electronic communications personal data should be treated more sensitive than any other personal data in general.
The core issue is how to expand the notion of privacy by default and by design into the electronic communications area to make sure that our devices are secure and we can have confidence when we're using them.
That our citizens are consenting to everything. They're giving up a little bit privacy, but not knowing these.
Consent is very, very weak under the GDPR. This is sort of leveled out by legitimate interests.
Is there sufficient protection on the risks for persons resulting from cookies in the GDPR?
I do wonder where this distrust comes from. It certainly doesn't come from the ability of private companies to secure their data. It comes from the fear that governmental surveillance.
Next time you go to a cookie banner, click on more information, go to the website of the cookie placers, read what those cookie companies are selling to their clients.
We think the legislator now should look at each and every provision in this piece of legislation to see whether it's really justified or not, because otherwise telecommunications sector is again left behind when it comes to competitive services, when it comes to consumer choice, and when it comes to offering innovative business models.
I think we should remember that the ePrivacy regulation is a digital single market directive. The way it is currently drafted is very much data-centric and focuses much more on data protection rather than the real sense of confidentiality of communication, which is the freedom to communicate, the freedom of expression.
That's what the proposal is about. This is what the Article 29 had proposed.
There are some certain provisions which have to be dealt differently than in the GDPR. And so we have to talk about the question what in this regulation needs to be regulated diverting from the GDPR and how.
The European Parliament should have the whole picture. We have this GDPR in place. We have these Article 6 and Article 7 of the GDPR. And these are the ones who should bring ideas also to the ePrivacy directive.